Hello guys, a beautiful day to you wherever you're watching me from. This is Scent here of Scent Farms, and today's video is going to be specially for those of us that are into the organic farming, and also those that are still into the inorganic farming. This is going to be beneficial to you, as I'm going to share with you organic herbs that you need to administer to your doe before mating, after mating, and during pregnancy and after kindling, to help take care of the health of your doe, and also help to wean healthy kids at the end of the day. It will also help to reduce the mortality rate. For sure, you cannot eradicate mortality from your farm, but the best you can do is to reduce the rate of mortality to the barest minimum. So I'm going to share with you a few medicinal herbs that are readily available to you that you can use to help your pregnant doe and also after kindling. Just likened to humans that go to the hospital to register after confirmation of pregnancy, same way you as a rabbit farmer, you need to take necessary care of your pregnant doe in order to get the maximum result at the end of the day. Yes, I'm talking about a number of weaned kids at the end of the day. So sit back, relax as we get right into the video in a short while. See you soon. You're welcome back to Scent Farms, guys. Here in Scent Farms, we educate you on rabbit farming as we share our farm experience with you on a weekly basis. Now, on today's topic, if you follow the things I'm going to share with you faithfully, you will be amazed at the number of quality and healthy kids you will always win at the end of each mating season. Some of us are familiar with organic herbs like the ginger, the garlic, the turmeric, so many others, etc. The list goes on, but often at times we underestimate the potency of these herbs in our farm animals. This topic is going to be built around the use of ginger, garlic, and turmeric in a solution to help your pregnant doe, your kids, and short, even before mating, is very useful. Now, the steps to take in preparing this ginger, garlic, and turmeric solution is: one, you soak the ginger, the turmeric, and the garlic in a plastic bottle, and please note, try to avoid using a tin can. Yes, so preferably you use a rubber bottle to soak these three herbs together. You soak them for 3 days, after which you add a mixture to your doe's drinking water. Yes, at let's say 2.5 ml of the mixture, 2.5 ml of the ginger, garlic, and turmeric solution to every 1 liter of your doe drinking water. Now you're going to do this 3 days before you take her to the buck for mating. Yes, you can also give to your buck also. What this does, this helps to increase her libido, increase her chances of conception, and purge her system of any impurity that might affect the quality of litter. Yes, and after the mating, you stop adding it to her drinking water. That's after a successful mating, you stop adding the solution to her drinking water, because the solution is strong enough to cause an abortion. Yes, So you only give that solution, you only add that solution to her drinking water, to the doe's drinking water, before you take her to the buck for mating. And after mating, after successful mating, you stop adding it to her drinking water. What you do next is, when you've confirmed pregnancy, you give a quality amount of Tridax to help prevent miscarriages and deformities in your kids. Yes, that's what you give to her during pregnancy, when she's pregnant. Then endeavor to keep the record. Yeah, you start counting from the first day you mate her. Usually mating is done in 1 day. Yeah, after 3 successful follow-ups of the buck, you can call that a successful mating. So after the mating, you start counting from that day to 28, maximum is 32 days. So at the 31st day of pregnancy, if you have the doe that takes longer time to kindle. Now, if you have a doe that takes a longer time to kindle, say takes up to 30, 31, 32 days, like here in Scent Farms, we have some does. Most of my does do kindle at 28 to 29 days, but I have a couple of does here that takes up to 31, 32 days. So if you have does like that takes longer time, up to 31 days to kindle after mating, successful pregnancy, and by your record it's the 31st day, what you do is that you go get this jute mallow. We call it here in our locality, we call it the ewedu leaf. Yes, you get ewedu leaf and you feed to her, you add to her feed in the morning and in the evening. What this does is that it helps to induce labor. You don't want the kids to overstay in her stomach for a very long time, and they definitely are going to be born dead at the end of the day, or they'll die in the stomach. So you don't want that kind of loss. So at the 31st day, if she has not kindled, you get jute mallow and you add to her feed, so you can induce her into kindling the kids that she is carrying. And then if she litters naturally, that is before the 31st day, good for you. But if she doesn't at the 31st day, like I said, you start giving her jute mallow. Then immediately after she has kindled, probably on her own or after you fed her with the jute mallow, immediately after she has kindled, you introduce freshly soaked solution of your garlic, your ginger and turmeric to her drinking water. You're still going to be using that same volume of 2.5 ml to 1 liter of water to give her for the next 3 days after she has kindled. And then you also endeavor to add moringa leaf to her feed also in the morning and in the evening. What moringa leaf does is that it helps to boost the production of milk. Now, in cases where your doe kindled a very large litter, we all know that they have eight nipples. The mammary glands are have 8 nipples. So in a case where your doe kindles more than 8 or even 8, sometimes you still have some kids that tend to be underfed. So in cases like that, you give her quantity of moringa leaf. This helps to boost the milk production, so all the kids have enough milk to go around, so they look well fed. A well-fed kid is going to do well, is going to survive to weaning stage and so on. Alternatively, if you have a large litter like that, you can also foster some of the kids to other nursing. Endeavor to make sure that you keep very clean hygiene. Yes, a clean environment will keep your litter very healthy. So you want to make sure that your rabbit hutch is always clean. their feed, their J feeder or their feed bowl, whatever you're using to feed them, is looking clean, giving them healthy food at all the time, and also have a very clean water supply. Yeah, that's their water supply there. It supplies to all the cages, so make sure they have clean water supply at all times, enough food to go alongside with them. And in areas where you are being disturbed by soldier ants and fire ants, one thing you can do to help to curb that menace is that you get used engine oil. You can get used engine oil and rub it around the feet of your cages. Yes, it will discourage soldier ants from getting in. And secondly or thirdly, you want to make sure that your cage is rat proofed. Yes, with nets around, that rats cannot get into your cages. You want to make sure that your cage is rat proof if you have rats in your environment. So guys, these are the necessary steps and things, herbs that you can use to take good care of your pregnant doe during and after pregnancy, to ensure that you get the maximum result at the end of the day. So I hope you find this video interesting and educating. I will advise that you try this in your farm, and anytime, any day, let me know the result that you get from this solution. In subsequent video, I'm going to be sharing with you other medicinal herbs that you can give to your rabbits if you are into the organic type of farming. So once again, this is Scent Farms. We bring you weekly videos on rabbit farming. We share our experiences with you in our rabbit farm, so you can grow your farm with Scent Farms. And cheers to you guys. See you in the next video. Peace out.
I think to myself.